and has a lot of clients from literally around the world. You wouldn't believe the people who fly into his Beverly Hills office. It's amazing. It's because he's really good at what he does. He knows his stuff. But this one actually hits home. This next item absolutely hits home. And it's a very personal story from Dr. Nassif. We're talking about eczema. Now, I have been doing this job for 2 networks. I used to be at our sister network, QVC, and I'm here. And I've been doing this job for over 20-some years. This is the only product I've ever, in all of those years, gone on the air and been able to say the word eczema, because it's something that happens to a lot of people. Now, this is beyond that. Mosquito bite, use it, for gosh sake. You got the itchies, the scratchies, the rash. People around you might have a little itchy, scratchy, redness, whatever it might be. Every household, and don't let the word eczema stop you, but every household, including my own, absolutely should have this. And doctor, I know it's actually a very personal story for you of why you did develop an eczema cream.
You know, my son Colin, unfortunately, has eczema. And especially, you know, right in here and also behind the kneecap on the other side, get red and itchy all the time. And one thing too, you know, the hotter the shower, the worse it gets. The more you get dehydrated, the worse it gets. And so I said, Colin, you know, I go, let me work on something. And I put together something with that 1% colloidal oatmeal. Again, that's the transformative part. I took Allantoin, which is a hydrator. You want to hydrate, and I took antioxidants. You know, and you just saw the ingredients list up on that. Actually, hold on, am I doing my finger right? There we go. I love doing this. Burdock Root and Bearberry extracts and antioxidants. And what we're able to do is create something, and there's no steroids in here, is create something that's very natural. Remember, these are vegan, cruelty-free. And what it did for him, it took care of the itchiness. It took care of the redness. It took care of the irritation. And this is how the eczema cream started. And I was actually able, you know, when we talk to our buyers at HSN, and they go, you know, this is a tough one because we really don't have anything for eczema. And, you know, to get it through is going to be really difficult. But after we gave it to everyone, they tried it. They saw how we put it together. And then we got the approval to bring this out to every one of you. And this is for irritation, or you get a little rash, or you get a little razor burn, any of these little issues. And then, you know, and if you look at, we're going to show you, and I think we might have showed some of this consumer perception studies, but when you hear that it's non-greasy, it's moisturizing, it absorbs quickly. And, you know, when the skin feels less irritated, less itchy, less red, smooth, this is what we have. And you mentioned something, Suzanne, so important. I had a mosquito bite the other day. So I'm outside, and it was, you know, kind of humid. And I know you got plenty of mosquitoes in Florida there.
Yes, we do.
And the first thing I did on my mosquito bite, I put this on. So every house should have one of these eczema creams.
Well, I mean,
for
we all
all
have, and
irritation.
think about it, yeah, for all irritations. All of us got an itch, a scratch, or a rashy ready thing. You know what I mean? There's not anybody. So please don't let the name of it scare you away. Well, I don't have eczema. Yeah, but you get a mosquito bite, you got an itch, do you ever get a rash, you get some redness? How about the idea that it's gonna be, help your skin to be less dry? That's so important. It's gonna be less red when you're using it. Your skin actually looks and feels a whole lot smoother when you're using this as well. And as you mentioned, Doc, it's non-greasy. It's not gunky, it's not smelly, it absorbs very, very quickly, but you get that relief that you just can't get with regular lotions. And you know it from your son, doctor, you just can't slap on some kind of bath lotion, you know, a bed and bathy kind of thing and hope to get rid of that irritating itch or that redness. You really have to have a formulation that'll do that. And what I thought you said was most important, it doesn't have the scary stuff in it, but works effectively to and for eczema. That's amazing for us to be able to talk about this.
Yeah, but remember, we're clean, we're vegan, we're Leaping Bunny certified. That means we're cruelty-free. And when we put this on and actually feel that texture, and again, remember, it's non-greasy, and your skin absorbs it easily, and you're getting a big tub of this. You're getting a total of 4 ounces, and this could really last you the good year. And so obviously the next time you see me on this, you know, again with the eczema cream, who knows when it will be, but this is a product that everyone should have in their bathroom or their medicine closet. Because how many of you get irritated skin, red skin, itchy skin, scaly skin from a rash or something or a bite? You know, a friend of mine had a poison ivy.
Mm.
And
Oh,
again,
gosh,
this
yeah.
soothed it.
Right.
And so, I mean, so that's where the eczema cream came in, as I mentioned, my son, Colin, especially right, in that, and what we call the antecubital fossa, right there, right where actually Donna's rubbing right there. And that's the area where the eczema really gets to you. But again, it's for all types of irritation. And of course, I always have to use that disclaimer. If you're using a product, even like this, and the redness, the irritation continues, what do? You got to go see the doctor, of course.
Yes, absolutely.
And
yeah.
so, but the eczema cream and the reviews are always fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And it's customer picked over at HSN.
You know what I thought was interesting? A gal named Heidi in Texas, she said, couldn't be more happier with the product. This is the best part. I can't live without it. Now imagine having a product that really can make that big a difference. And you know, if you're suffering from eczema, how it can be. It can be really irritating. It can be red and itchy. You might not even wear short sleeve shirts. Maybe say, oh no, I've got it on my legs, I gotta cover up my legs, or it's this part of your arm. You don't wear all the fabulous jewelry that you own. Well, just remember, I think it's so important that this isn't just for that. Don't be turned off by the name. You say, well, I don't have eczema, it's not a problem. But if you've got redness, if your skin gets really dry, if it gets itchy, if you get a bite, I love the idea of the poison ivy. That would certainly be nice to have something that's good for your skin, that does not have the bad stuff in it that a lot of eczema creams will have to go to be effective. This doesn't. It's effective without the negative stuff in it. It's very positive for your skin, and it's great. I agree with you, Doc. I think every household should have one of these, and just read the reviews. Multiple 5 stars once again. We've got 3 flex. Don't forget free shipping on all beauty items. That's only today, and it's only tomorrow. So you absolutely want to take advantage of it because you save a ton of money on shipping alone. And this is going to last a very long time because you won't use it all the time. You don't need to. Now we have auto ship. So here's the scoop on auto ship. You can secure tonight's price and they come every 90 days. What's cool about our auto ship, you can set it to what you want. I actually delayed one of my shipments because I wasn't using the product fast enough for 180 days. And now I just got a note it's being sent to my house again. I'm like, good timing because that's when I want it. Auto ship is awesome, but there's only 800 of you who can get the eczema cream on auto ship. And please remember, I know Dr. Nassif and a team, they're working so hard. It's very difficult to get these really unique products back in very quickly. So I have no idea when this is gonna air again. So if you're in auto ship, you're gonna be guaranteed to get it when you want it. It is a 90-day auto ship window at this point, but you can customize that. But if you want the auto ship, we've got less than 800 now available. I got a few more in the single ship, but it's an awesome, awesome time, again tonight with that free shipping to try it out. I know we've got about 2 minutes more to go, Doc, too. But you know, I know a lot of people, obviously because you did this for your son, it's also embarrassing when you have those kind of issues. I would hate to not look at my wardrobe and not be able to wear all of it simply because I'm trying to cover something up. And it's just gotta be annoying to have that itch all day long.
Well, I mean, a lot of us can get irritations or rashes, and we don't know what it's from. Whether it's from something topical, a dermatitis or something you put on your skin, you got allergic to something, and the first thing you want to do is it starts to itch. It starts to turn red. Your skin, it might be a little flaky, and this is something that we said, okay, what can we do to prevent this and to help you? And again, when you have this on yourself, this should be the first thing that you grab for that irritated skin, especially if it's, or when you have a razor burn and it's red on your legs. Put the eczema cream again, even though you're right, you mentioned a great point. It's eczema cream, but it's not just for eczema.
Yes.
It's for dry, irritated skin. And one more point so I can educate everyone. One thing you don't want to do, you don't want to take when you have eczema, biggest thing is you don't want to take these hot, long showers. That dehydrates your skin. And that's why I have Allantoin in here and antioxidants. We're hydrating your skin, moisturizing it, and delivering antioxidants to your skin. In addition to the 1% colloidal oatmeal, and that's really the soothing aspect of our, vegan, Leaping Bunny certified, clean skincare line by Dr. Nassif. And hopefully you know me as a facial plastic surgeon. You might have seen me on Botch.
Yes, indeed. I've seen you many times on Botched. I love that show. If you haven't seen it, you got to watch it. Also, he's been on some other items too. And also, we talk a lot about Botched because that's what he's most famous for, but he's actually has more than 30 peer-reviewed scientific studies that he's done. And doctors, younger doctors, he actually coaches younger doctors coming up through the world of plastic surgery, especially facial surgery, and helps them. I mean, he's the teacher of the teachers, which is like great and crazy and wonderful. He really knows what he's talking about, and thus we're so lucky to have the line and him here on HSN. Okay, so let me show you this. Stay with me because I have more goodies coming up. Yes, we're going to take another look at our today's special.